can't say I'm happy with it. I've screwed on the piano hinge. Positive note, I managed to recycle a bunch of materials that I already had, so it didn't cost me anything. I mean, the piano hinge was a piece from another project. The screws were all nice old tatty screws that I just keep because I can't throw anything away. Order. It's done exactly what I thought it would do, and so let's start with the positives. Come over here, come over here. Right, so blanket box. Open up, close, open up, close. That works perfectly. I'm really happy with that. The other positive is that I remembered I had a piece of scrap MDF. It needs painting and stuff, but I can attach that in there. I don't know if you can see that, yeah? So that hides all the wiring and stuff, and just, I don't know. I think that's gonna, you know, just make things look a little tidier. It means I don't ever accidentally catch what I'm putting in this box on the wiring, rip out my 12 volt system, and then have to rewire that, because trust me, 12 volt systems are not my forte. I mean, I can do a little bit, but, and I understand it a little bit, but it always scares me messing with electric. So, like I say, works. Now here's the downside of it, and this is why I didn't want to do this method. As you can see, that piano hinge from this side, there's a big gap here now where my pencils are going to fall down, where, I mean, it's only a little gap, so I don't know if you can see over here, like that'll fall right down. You know I'm going to lose something down there, and it's going to be a pain in the ass to get all that out. However, I do think, as ugly as it is, this is the best solution. And I can, you know, run a couple of layers of paint over that piano hinge, make it white, and do this a few times to make sure it doesn't stick it. I'm just not wild about it. Now I do have another option. Well, not another option, like an add-on to make it more attractive. So I'm going to show you what that is. Let's just pop you there for a sec. So I have, this was the end of the original bed. I don't know why I'm talking to it like it's an animal. Let's see if we can flip this over. This is the trouble with being so short and pussy ass weak. Is all this big heavy stuff that's just a real challenge. Let's flip that over, put that in there. Now when I'm stationary, let's have a show you. I have this piece here that makes look, it's filthy, please excuse me, it'll need refinishing and a lot of work. But that gives a nice little dip shelf. I could probably put something here. I'll have to cut holes through there to get to the power, but that could also hide the fact that I've fucked up on the power a bit, or the cutouts around the power. Here, let me, come on, we'll go over here so you're not just staring at white walls. Now that bit, if I can somehow make that stay in place, either there, and what I can do is this piece here can then be moved to under, it wouldn't be there permanently, sorry, I should clarify that. It would only be there after, you know, and you can move it down to where the black is when, you know, so it could be a small bookshelf or something like that, which I do like the idea of, because I do like seeing my books and my supplies and things like that. I don't know, that's like adding on a new project, and I'm so close to being finished with this one, but I think it might, what do you guys think? Like, it's going to be a faff and a hassle, but you know, I live in an RV, everything's a faff and a hassle, so not very balanced. Yeah, so I'll probably just spend the next 30 minutes staring at it and pondering and noodling and just trying to decide what the fuck am I going to do. I'll need to cut the legs off the top of that, or maybe not. I would give 2. Oh, there's even a little bit of a lip. Sorry. It does mean a whole lot of sanding, painting. I would probably keep it white. We need some sort of struts there to just hold it in place when it is in place. Oh, decisions. Or do I just suck it up and look at that ugly ass piano hinge for the foreseeable future? I do like the idea of being able to just lift that up and put it at my feet. Decisions. Yeah. Anyway, let's have a quick. So there it is. There's the blanket box. It's where my mattress will go when it's not being used. And to be honest, I don't actually use it mattress. When I'm in this thing, I just sleep on the sofa anyway, because I'm 5 foot and it's perfectly comfortable. Anyway, okay, so I am just sharing like my thoughts and process and seeing where I get with things. You know, when I move this trailer over to the land, because this is the trailer I'm going to be living in. I'm sitting on screws. Best screw I've had in a long time. You knew that was coming. When I move onto the land, I'm actually going to leave my 5th wheel here until I can get it to Illinois and back, collect some stuff and come back, which I was hoping to do in end of October, early November, but it looks like it'll be the spring next year. I don't think I'm going to get things wrapped up and ready in time for me to do that trip. So this is the trail I'm going to be living in on the land, and I'm going to be probably spending about 3 to 4 days there, 3 to 4 days here, a week, you know, depending on horse requirements, building requirements, you know, whatever it is that I need. So it's going to be really nice to have 2 homes. So once it's there, it's pretty much structurally staying there. You know, I'm not having to keep unpacking and repacking unless work starts again, which is not going to happen anytime soon. So this has got to feel homey. This has got to feel comfortable. I've got to feel like I'm coming home, especially if, you know, I'm working on the land and I'm hot and sweaty and miserable and pissy because I'm doing everything myself. I want to be able to have my sanctuary, and this RV is very much my sanctuary. This is like, it's light, it's airy, it's girly, it's very feminine. Unlike my other one that's very neutral and boring, this one has got a lot of my decorative elements in. So, I don't know why I'm telling you all this. So basically, this caravan's going to be over there. The 5th wheel is going to stay here. And then eventually, once I take the 5th wheel over there, I will probably swap the 2 over, put the travel trailer here, but that won't happen until March, June next year. And that way I can still come over here, work with the horses, spend time with the horses, be in the area, but also have a good home over there. Anyway, waffle. I do like to do that. So, love you all, and I will probably speak to you again soon. Bye.